Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we've come to the last stop for pay-per-views for the year. It's WWE TLC, Tables, Ladders, and Chairs, and this has been something to say the least. The pay-per-view honestly feels like a mixed bag again with the card itself it's putting out, and the way the stories have been built up. Hell, some of them have not had virtually little to no build-up at all, or have had little to no build-up at all. Ugh, I still can't talk properly. And I apologize that this is coming out a little later than normal, but I wanted to try and shoot for Friday. Unfortunately, my partner in crime, Heavey, is down and out with tonsillitis, striking once again in him, so I, Coffee Lover 239, will be flying solo. But I will relay you his predictions for the card itself. So, for his card, and this will, by the way, be for the order of the matches. He predicts for these matches Roman Reigns, The New Day, Bray Wyatt, Alistair Black, the Kabuki Warriors, Bobby Lashley, and the Viking Don't Mention the War Experience Raiders, or I just go with War Raiders because, well, you know, that's me. But anyways, why don't we go ahead and, without further ado, let's get on with it. Our first match is Roman Reigns versus Baron Corbin, or King Corbin, in a Tables, Ladders, and Chairs match. And for absolutely nothing. You know, if you're going to have a TLC or ladder match with nothing in it, you might as well just make it a hardcore match, but into the friggin' story. So prior to Survivor Series, a feud began between Roman Reigns and King Corbin. During the men's Survivor Series elimination match, an altercation occurred between the two, after Corbin had essentially caused the elimination of their Team SmackDown partner Mustafa Ali. Reigns performed a spear on Corbin, which resulted in Corbin's elimination, while Reigns went on to win the match for his team, being the sole survivor. On the following SmackDown, Reigns called out Corbin, who claimed Team SmackDown won because of him, and stated that Reigns had betrayed his team by attacking him. Reigns challenged Corbin to a match. However, Corbin instead introduced Dolph Ziggler and Bobby Roode, and Roode challenged Reigns instead, in which Reigns won. Following the match, a brawl ensued. The following week, a TLC match was scheduled between Reigns and Corbin. However, what the Wikipedia description didn't mention was the very infamous thing that happened a couple weeks ago on the, I want to say, was it 2 weeks ago? Or no, it was last week. My mistake. I think it was last week. Last week's SmackDown. But you all know the segment I'm talking about. The one where Corbin and fucking Ziggler tied up Roman, handcuffed him, trapped him onto a damn ring post, and according to Dolph Sunwards, you want to be a big dog, you're going to eat like a big dog. So they take several cans of dog food and just dump it all over him. It was fucking terrible. Like, I couldn't even watch. And when they were showing the replay on that for, like, this week's SmackDown, I was like, or the Go Home TLC SmackDown, I was like, oh, God, I can't even look at it. Like, what is wrong with you people? That's probably the best way I can sum up this whole feud. Really, there's not a lot of substance. It's not interesting. It's not captivating. And I don't know if it's either just Corbin is too damn good of a heel, or maybe I'm just not buying either one of them, so I don't fucking know. Quite frankly, I couldn't give a damn less, honestly, about this feud at this point, and I'm always getting annoyed how we have to have another stupid fucking mid-card vortex. I hate these. Like, why does Baron Corbin always have to have lackeys? Remember when he was the lone wolf? I'm kind of genuinely starting to miss that, and I never thought I would say that. And he actually had fucking hair as well. As for who I think is going to win, well, you know what? I'm just going to pick Roman Reigns as well. Quite frankly, this feud just needs to end. I want it to end with a good way. Oh, I'm not even sure if I want to say it needs to end, but I'm not happy with the feud, okay? I'm not happy with it. Especially, like, that dog food segment was just, crossing the line. Just crossed the line. And it's all over his damn name. The Big Dog. Ha ha ha. What, did your 5-year-old write this? Yeah, I'm going with Roman Reigns. Our next match is the New Day, Big E and Kofi Kingston versus the Revival, Scott Dawson and Dash Wilder, in a ladders match for the WWE SmackDown Tag Team Championships. So on the November 8th episode of SmackDown, the New Day's Big E and Kofi Kingston defeated the Revival to win the SmackDown Tag Team Championship for no fucking reason. A rematch occurred the following week, but the NXT's Undisputed Era, Adam Cole, Roderick Strong, Bobby Fish, and Kyle O'Reilly interfered, causing a no contest ruling. On the December 6th episode of SmackDown, the Revival defeated Heavy Machinery, Lucha House Party's Lince Dorado, and Grand Metalik, Mustafa Ali and Chad Gable, or they say Shorty G, or as they're probably going to be called as a tag team, Ali G. Sasha Baron Cohen will have a problem with that, by the way, in a fatal 4-way elimination match to earn another rematch. On December 13th, the match was made as a ladder match. Now look, tag team ladder action, it should be a good match, okay? I don't doubt that. But my issue with the SmackDown tag team division is that they cling to the same goddamn teams. Instead of giving other teams like Heavy Machinery a chance, they just keep going back to the fucking New Day. And before it was like previously, it was New Day and Usos, but the Usos have been MIA, so now it's been the Revival. And likely this is the chance, because the Revival's contracts will be up sometime in 2020, and WWE's like, oh, no, we'll actually put the goddamn titles back on you. But no, all their runs with the titles have been not garbage, from barely showing up at times to being involved in absolute train wrecks of feuds. It's not good. The Revival have been booked like absolute crap for I don't know if I want to say almost the entirety of their main roster run, but you just know deep down they honestly deserve better. And really, I can't see them re-signing at all. Even if, so quite frankly, I'm just going to go with the New Day to win on this one. Our next match is Bray Wyatt versus The Miz in a plain old singles match. Notice I didn't say The Fiend. That's because it's not The Fiend, actually. Because, well, The Miz has not wronged the Fiend, Bray Wyatt, if the whole theory about the Fiend going after those who have wronged Bray Wyatt are true. Oh wait, it probably is. Anyways, at Survivor Series, the Fiend Bray Wyatt defeated Daniel Bryan to retain the Universal Championship. On the following SmackDown, Wyatt, as his Firefly Funhouse character, challenged Bryan, who was now embracing the Yes Movement again, to another match for the title, which Bryan accepted. The Fiend then appeared and attacked Bryan, presumably ripping out his hair. On the following SmackDown, The Miz, who had been intertwined with the feud, said that Bryan had not been seen since the Fiend's attack, and stated that although he and Bryan did not like each other, they were both part of the WWE family, and he would find Bryan. Wyatt interrupted and wanted to play with Miz, since Bryan had disappeared and wanted to become a part of Miz's family, which enticed Miz to search for Wyatt. Later backstage, Miz found a Photoshop picture of Miz's family with Wyatt in place of Miz, after which Wyatt attacked Miz. A non-title match was then scheduled for TLC, making Wyatt's first return match since his return in April to wrestle as his Firefly Funhouse character instead of The Fiend, as Wyatt and Miz never had a previous rivalry. Again, it's kind of a little odd that they keep having to rush out Bray. Oh, we gotta have him on every damn pay-per-view. But to be honest, it's kind of a bit different, seeing as how he's wrestling as, well, just Bray Wyatt and not The Fiend. So he's not going to be completely invincible, to be honest. At the same time, though, it's interesting how Miz gets involved in this mess, because he's like, I don't like Daniel Bryan, but I also don't like The Fiend. Again, enemy of the enemy is my friend, if you will. The Art of War, Sun Tzu, classic. Anyways, so looking over this, it's kind of interesting when you think about it, though, how it could go. And at least the build-up itself has been decent. There's been some crazy mind games going. And on the Go Home TLC SmackDown, those of you who saw that interview and how it all broke down, like, y'all know what I mean. Like, it was actually really, really good. I like this. This is interesting. As for who I think is going to win, well, Bray Wyatt is still strong as hell at the moment, or at least The Fiend is, but I don't see why you wouldn't keep Bray any less stronger. So I'm gonna go with Bray Wyatt. Our next match is Alistair Black versus Buddy Murphy. On the November 18th episode of Raw, Buddy Murphy went to Alistair Black's locker room to challenge him, or as Alistair would say, pick a fight. But Black was absent for some fucking reason, and Murphy claimed that Black was all talk and no fight. Have you not fucking seen what they've been doing with him almost since they called him up, Murphy? Following week, Black appeared and attacked Murphy after the latter's match. On the December 2nd episode, after watching Black's match from backstage, Murphy was then interviewed where he challenged Black once more. The following week, a match between Murphy and Black was scheduled for TLC. You know, for two guys of really good talented nature, they certainly as hell are being wasted in a filler feud. Alistair Black should be in the fucking upper mid-card scene tearing it up and then going straight into the main event. And Buddy Murphy should be in the upper mid-card going for the US title. Almost said Universal there. Oops. I'm a little hopped up, folks. I'm sorry. I've been busy as hell, but what the hell? What a damn waste. I don't doubt this will at least be a decent match, but I doubt they're going to be giving enough time to where they could really put on a true classic, you know? I'm going with Alistair Black on this one. Our next match is the Kabuki Warriors, Asuka and Kairi Sane versus Becky Lynch and Charlotte Flair in a TLC match for the WWE Women's Tag Team Championship. I know what you're thinking. Isn't Becky Lynch the Raw Women's Champion? Yeah, so why are we doing this shit? Because fuck us, that's why. During the Women's Survivor Series elimination match, Team Raw captain Charlotte Flair and partner Asuka had an altercation, resulting in Asuka spitting green mist in Flair's face. Asuka walked out of the match while Flair was eliminated. A match between the two occurred on the following night's Raw, where Asuka, with some assistance from her tag team partner Kairi Sane, defeated Flair after again spitting green mist in Flair's face. Again, you're wasting it too much, you know. The following week, Flair lost to the Kabuki Warriors in a handicap match. On the December 9th episode, Flair was approached former rival and Raw Women's Champion Becky Lynch and stated that although she did not like Lynch, she still disliked the Kabuki Warriors even more. Again, enemy of enemy is my friend. Jesus. Lynch initially rejected Flair and then won a handicap match against the Kabuki Warriors by disqualification, after which they put Lynch through a table. Later, they would attack Flair backstage and issued an open challenge to both Lynch and Flair, with putting their women's tag team championships on the line at TLC. Upon hearing the challenge issued by them, Lynch and Flair agreed and accepted the challenge with the TLC stipulation for the women's tag titles. The Kabuki Warriors, I mean, they've had a kind of mixed reign. Sometimes they look strong, but lately they really haven't. And some of this other bullshit with those one-on-one, this handicap garbage, and them putting the titles on the line when the challenger challenges. I mean, they're the ones challenging fucking Becky and Charlotte. And putting them together, for the love of God, no. Just no. I've said it before that I'm sick to death of the Becky and Charlotte pairing, yet you just won't ever be fucking separated. I just don't get it. What is wrong with you people? What is wrong with all of you? Oh, excuse me. And it's bad, it's sad, and I don't even know. I mean, it's a TLC tag team match, so again, it should at least be exciting with crazy spots, but even so, I'm not even really invested in this whole mess. And you realize that the division is too small, and you have to have more makeshift teams in the action. And you realize, oh shit, maybe these titles weren't the best of ideas. I'm I don't even know. I don't even know who to pick. It's like I got a bad feeling they're just gonna put the belts on Becky and Charlotte to further their, if they're actually gonna feud going into the goddamn Rumble, which God forbid. Nah, she has to be feuding with Asuka going in. But I'm just gonna go with Kabuki Warriors. I really don't want to talk about this fucking match. I really, really don't. It's part of a very awful feud, but I guess I have no choice. Rusev versus Bobby Lashley in a fucking tables match. Prior to the 2019 WWE Draft, Rusev, his wife Lana, and Bobby Lashley all returned from their hiatuses during the September 30th episode of Raw. Rusev's Universal Championship match ended in a no contest when Lashley appeared, called out Lana, and proceeded to make out with her. All three were drafted to Raw. And Lashley and Lana continued to torment Rusev with their love affair over the next several weeks. Lana explained that she cheated on Rusev because he had cheated on her first, which was a lie, and that he was a sex addict, which... I'm not buying that at all. Divorce papers and a restraining order were eventually issued against Rusev. And in the November 25th episode, Rusev violated the restraining order and brutally attacked Lashley, after which security escorted Rusev out of the building. The following week, Rusev once again violated the restraining order and attacked Lashley, though security did not attempt to stop him. The security, in turn, arrested Lashley and Lana after Lashley shoulder-checked a cop and Lana slapped that same cop. On the December 9th episode of Raw, Lana and Rusev signed their divorce papers under the agreement that Rusev received a match against Lashley at TLC, which was made a tables match. Alright, I'm telling you this right now. You're going to want to turn your volumes down right now, because I have some much needed venting to get off my chest. So, turn your volumes down now. Alright, you got them? Alright, don't say I didn't warn you. Venting in 3, 2, 1. What the fuck is wrong with this company? What is wrong with this company? You know, this angle has just been hot garbage. This angle is a dumpster fire. I mean it. This is hands down absolutely the... You know, I don't even know if I want to say it's the worst of the year, but it's in the top 3, hands down. In the top fucking 3. I wouldn't even be surprised if it won worst angle. It's that fucking terrible. Because you take a married couple, you take a real life married couple in Rusev and Lana, and you cuck Rusev? Are you fucking mad? Just with fucking Bobby Lashley. It's like, you know, I'm starting to actually miss the days of Leo Rush. When Leo Rush would hype him out, and he would chant, Lashley, Lashley. It was ridiculous. But you know something? It was at least somehow better than this shit. I'd rather be subjected to the Almighty's favorite pose in person than ever actually sit through another minute of this fucking angle. Oh, wait a minute. I have! I need to get something here. Just 1 second. I need to get something. I need the comfort plush again. This angle is just... It's got me feeling all sorts of anger right now, to tell you the truth. Okay, get him out. I've hated this angle with a fiery passion that has consumed my soul since day fucking 1 of it. You know, it's sad that this angle was originally supposed to be fucking Maria and Mike, or was it even really them? I don't even fully remember. It's like you brought in Rusev briefly for like the whole he may be the father of the baby, but then that whole thing was a crock of shit, and now they're both gone, and now this... I hate this angle. When I said I wanted edgy storylines, if I ever did, That's not what I meant by edgy. This is trash. There is a difference between good edge and bad edge. This is the kind of trash edge shit you'd see on Jerry Springer. Yeah, we're reaching that level now, ladies and gentlemen. I don't even know. You know what? I'm going with Rusev. I just want him to win and get this stupid angle over with. I don't even get, like, Vince's obsession with this type of shit. Like, you may not be getting any action from Linda, but the internet has you covered, man. And it's free, and you don't have to torment anyone, and there's something for everyone. Just go with Rusev and fuck this storyline. I genuinely mean that from the bottom of my heart. Alright, let's just wrap this up before someone finds out about this rage. War Raiders, Hanson, and Rowe in a tag team match. Open challenge for the Raw Tag Team Champions. Yeah. On December 9th episode, War Raiders, Hanson, and Rowe issued an open challenge for their titles. The challenge was answered by the Street Profits, who were defeated on that December 9th episode of Raw. The following day on WWE Backstage, it was revealed that the War Raiders had issued another open challenge, this time for the pay-per-view. And the problem with the Raw Tag Division is that you're basically putting the champions in squash matches. You're not actually building long-term feuds, so you're not even really going to build up a long-term feud. Just nothing. Remember how awesome the feud was against the War Raiders, with the War Raiders in Undisputed Era in NXT, going in to take over Phoenix? The story for that was so damn good. Like, why are we getting shit like that? Instead, we have to squash local talent that's not worth a damn in these quick squash matches. I hate this. I genuinely hate this. They deserve way, way better than this bullshit, quite frankly. They really, really do. Chances are the OC will probably open the belts. I mean, open the answer the open challenge. I can't fucking talk today. They'll answer the open challenge, the OC, but at the same time, I don't even know, like, they should be either feuding with them or the Authors of Pain for the belts, and actually decent storylines, not squashing and open challenges and bullshit. And regardless of who wins, or who answers the challenge, I still think the War Raiders are ultimately going to retain the belts. There's no real true reason to take it off them, unless, I don't know, Vince is bored or some shit with them. Just fuck this. Just go with the War Raiders. And that's basically it. I hate to sound like a downer, but honestly, there are some things about this pay-per-view that just a whole year. But you know what? It's all over, ladies and gentlemen. I am spent of this fucking year. And don't worry, he will be back for the next pay-per-view when we start off the new year. We'll be doing NXT UK TakeOver Blackpool 2. That should be a lot of fun. So, yeah, I mean, there should still be some good matches out of this pay-per-view, but I'm just a little worried about for the future at this point, for what we can anticipate. But we'll get to that when we get to that. So, since I'm going to be out for the rest of the year, I hope you guys all have a Merry Christmas, Happy Festivus, a Hanukkah, whatever, hearts warming, whatever the hell you celebrate. Especially hearts warming for a certain Earth Pony and Changeling pairing. Whatever the hell you celebrate, just happy holidays. And if you have a problem with any of that above, then happy shut the fuck up. See you all in 2020, you beautiful bastards. And until then, thanks for watching, and goodbye, God rest, and see you next time.